We're going to wait a few seconds so that we can have more of our friends log on. And then we're going to say our welcome song. Hello, 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 everyone.
I don't know what my camera is. I answer my
See you guys today. Hello. Alrighty, we're going to get started with our welcome song. Good morning, boys and girls. How are you? Good morning, boys and girls. How are you? I'm excited to see you today. Let's learn to work and play. Good morning, everyone. How are you? How's everybody feeling today?
Good.
Awesome. We're going to listen to a story about someone that's not feeling so good. He is, in fact, sour. So there are sweet grapes and there are sour grapes. A sour grape is a grape that isn't very nice. He has a bad attitude, or she has a bad attitude, and she is rude and not really a good friend and not very grateful for things that they have. A sweet grape, on the other hand, is a grape that is kind, that says nice things, that is very friendly, that is very helpful. So we're going to listen to the transformation of this once sour grape to, at the end of the story, they are a happy grape. What type of grape are you? Are you a sour grape or a sweet grape? You guys can unmute and if you want to answer the question.
Both. I
heard both. Yeah. So am I. I'm both. But I like to say that most days I'm more sweet than sour. I thought I saw Fallon's hand up. Fallon, what type of grape are you?
As sweet grape.
A sweet grape. That's good. We should all aim to be sweeter grapes. All righty, we're going to get started with our story. Let's share my screen. And our affirmation that we're going to say today is, I am kind. And we're going to say that 3 times. I am kind. One more time. I am kind. And if you're wondering what this is about, I'm actually doing my virtual preschool graduation after this at 1:30. So these are my preschoolers that are going to kindergarten next year. So this is what that is.
The Sour Grape by Jory John and P. Oswald. I'm a grape, a sour grape. Grrr. If someone upsets me, I'll remember it. If someone wrongs me, I won't forget it. If someone insults me, I'll never ignore it. Nope. See that banana over there? That banana slipped and bumped into me, so I'm holding a grudge. See that orange? That orange didn't call me back for a week. Grudge. See that lime? That lime borrowed my scarf and never returned it. Grudge. I suppose I've got pretty thin skin for a grape. Nobody steps on this grape. Grrr. Granted, it wasn't always this way. I grew up in a close-knit bunch. There were about 3,000 of us in a little community. We were sweet to each other. You look so nice today. So do you. No, you do. We all lived on a vine. Sure, it was a bit claustrophobic, especially when we were trying to get ready in the morning. Are you done in there? Come on. But my family was ripe with humor, goodwill, and warmth. We did our best with what we had. Are you going to finish that? My grandparents visited on the weekends. We stroll in the sun and they teach us what they knew. They said that it takes a bunch to raise a seed. They said that good grapes roll their own way in life. They told us to be kind, forgiving, considerate, and grateful. Or grateful, my grandpa said with a wink. Above all, no matter what life throws at you, and there will be a lot, try to stay sweet, my grandma said. Indeed, we said in response. And for a while, I was the sweetest of the sweet. I said please. I said thank you. I brushed aside life's little annoyances. I knew how good I had it. Oops. No problem at all. But then one day, something changed in me. It was my birthday. I had rigorously and vigorously planned a big party for weeks. I sent out invitations with the date promptly displayed. Get this, I had a Ferris wheel, a magician, and hay rides. I had snacks upon snacks upon snacks. The highlight of the party, though, was a firework display, which would happen at sundown. I stood out front and waited for folks to arrive. I had a gigantic smile on my face. I waited. Everybody was a little late, it seemed. No big deal, no big whoop.
You see his face in the beginning, he was so happy. And then he was worried. You see his eyebrows, they're furrowing. He was so worried that no one was going to show up to his party. And then look how his eyes look now. His eyes are looking so sad.
So I waited. A tumbleweed rolled by. A coyote howled in the distance. Awoo! The sun sank behind the hills, and I waited. Nobody showed up, and I mean nobody. By the time the fireworks show started, with me as the sole spectator, I was scowling. I considered everybody I invited, and the only thing that came to mind was grudge, 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 grudge. After that, my personality became something else entirely. I went from a sweet grape to a bitter grape to a snappy grape. Who moved my chair? Finally, I became a sour grape. Grrr. I started holding minor grudges that eventually became major grudges. Why don't you watch where you're going? I scowled so much that my face got all squishy. You know what? Don't even bother calling me back. I took my grumpiness out on others. Are you ever going to return my scarf? And that's just how it's been, day after day, week after week, month after month, grudge after grudge. But something happened recently that changed my thinking. I was getting ready to meet up with my friend Lenny, the only fellow I know who's as sour as I am. Lenny and I usually go to the park, where we sit on a bench and rant about stuff. But just as I was headed out the door, I bumped my knee. Ow! After I bandaged myself up, I discovered I had a flat tire. Ugh. Then I missed the bus, and the next bus was late. Wah!
Oh no.
Finally, I got off at the wrong stop. Sheesh. By the time I arrived at the park, it was getting dark. Lenny was fuming and furious, with a frown and a furrowed forehead. His face looked all squishy. We agreed to meet up at exactly 4 o'clock. You're 3 hours late. I tried to explain why I was so tardy, but Lenny wouldn't listen. He'd already made up his mind. He'd form a huge grudge, and he wouldn't budge. I couldn't believe it. How unfair, I thought. How ridiculous, I thought. How similar to the way I would react.
You see, he started to look how he was acting when someone else was treating him the same way. So sometimes we have to put ourselves in other people's shoes to see how they would feel when we do something.
Lenny was pretty worked up. He was pacing back and forth, emitting occasional grumples. His tone was tart, so I gave him a little space. Besides, it was nice out. I noticed the sky changing colors, the melodic chirping of the birds, the evening breeze, the buzz of the park's insects coming alive at night. I suddenly felt grateful and peaceful and calm. Had I been missing all this simple beauty because I was too busy complaining? Meanwhile, old Lenny stormed off, muttering something about disrespect and lack of consideration. I'm pretty sure I heard him add a grrr too. I walked home. I pulled a dusty box out from under my bed. There were old family photos inside. I spotted myself in one of the pictures. I was so sweet. I knew that little grape from the photo was still a big part of me. Deep down, it would just take some work to get back there again. And that was the exact moment I found the invitation I had sent out for my infamous birthday party, the one where nobody showed up. It said May 31st, but wait a minute here. My birthday was May 21st. Alas, I told everybody to come on the wrong day.
You see why no one showed up to his birthday party? Because he made a mistake and put the wrong day on. So it's not the fact that no one loved or cared. It's the fact that he got the wrong day.
It was on my fault. I realized nobody's perfect, not even me. After that day, I started noticing other things too, like how remaining sour all the time is so draining. I'd wasted so much energy holding grudges when I could have easily cleared the air if I'd felt hurt. And yes, I still get upset from time to time, but that's okay, because now I talk and I listen and I work things out instead of just walking away. My sourness is fading. I'm letting go of all my grudges, and hey, it's working. Slip-ups happen. I'm just happy you're okay. Oh, thanks. That scarf looks sublime on you. Why don't you keep it? I really... Aren't you glad we got to catch up? I'm so grateful that... Sure, sometimes I still let out a little grr when I'm frustrated, like this. Grr! Gosh, sorry I'm late. You must be furious. No big deal, my friend. You know what? If you look at things in the right sort of way, and if you remember to be kind, considerate, forgiving, and grateful, life really can be pretty sweet. Yes, indeed.
So that was an amazing story, and it tells us a lot about how we can see things. So if we're having a good day, then we'll see things in good ways. We'll see that the sun is shining, that the birds are singing, that every good thing keeps happening. But if we wake up and we have a grumpy attitude, or we don't like what clothes we're wearing, we'll start to see that everything that happens to us is negative. So when you first wake up in the morning, you want to make sure that you're feeling as happy as you possibly can, because if you do, then your day will continue to be good. So if you wake up grumpy, then your day can end up grumpy too. So the sour grape taught us a lot. And we're going to get ready to do our crafts. So you'll need a green piece of paper. If you don't have a green piece of paper, that's okay. I am going to change my view so that you can see me better. There we go. So if you don't have a green piece of paper, you can have a white piece of paper or a different color, and then just color it green. Hold on 1 second. So sorry, I had to go blow my nose. Okay. So if you don't have a green piece of paper, then you can color it green. But if you do, we're going to start with the green paper, and we're going to fold it in half like this. So you want the corners to meet up. You want them to hug. And then you're going to fold it on the crease like this, all the way down. So I'm going to show you again. You're going to take your paper and you're going to fold it like this. And then you want to make a crease on the line. And the reason why we're doing this is because we're going to make two different grapes. On one side, we're going to make a happy grape. And then on the other side, we're going to make a sad or angry grape. And the way that you can do that is by the eyebrows. So I'm going to show you. If you have like eyebrows like mine that are kind of like a semicircle, then that's kind of like a happy face. But if you have eyebrows that look like this, then that is like an angry face. Like if you have eyebrows that look like that. Or if you have eyebrows that are like zigzag like that, if they connect like that, then that also looks like a mad or angry face. So the first one we're going to do is a happy, happy, happy grape on one side. So it doesn't matter which side that you put it on, because that might be too hard for you guys to do. So I'm going to put a line right here just to make sure that I don't draw on the wrong side. So you can take any color to make this line. I'm just using a green. So if you have your brown, you can use a brown. It doesn't matter. And so what shape was the grape? Was it a circle shape? No, it wasn't a circle. We're going to make an oval shape. So we are going to make one big oval. Because grapes look like ovals. And I'm going to show you what it looks like. So that is my big oval that we're going to make into our grape. Okay. And I'm actually going to flip mine this way. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to give our grape some arms. So you're going to make a line that goes out to make an arm. And then we're going to try to make the arm on the other side congruent or symmetrical, like that. And so these are my arms. So I have one arm here, one arm there. And then now we're going to make some legs. So we're going to put leg here and a leg there. I'm doing mine upside down so that you can see it better. And if you have space, you can make some shoes. And look, his shoes are also oval shaped. So yes, oval shaped shoes too. And the next thing that we're going to do is make his stem. So his stem is going to be brown. So grab a brown. So I have this color brown, but yours could be a darker brown. And now we're going to make a rectangle at the top for a stem. So because my oval was very, very big, I don't have a lot of space to make my stem, but that's okay. So that is my stem right there at the top. You can make yours bigger if you have space. And then next we're going to make a curly line for the vine. So if you have a black, you can use the black in the place of the brown. So I have a curly little line like that. And that is the vine. And the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to make a leaf. And we're going to use the green crayon for that, or a green marker for that. And I made mine pretty big, so I don't have a lot of space. Actually, I need to make it a little bit closer. So I outlined mine in a dark green, and I'm going to color it inside with a lighter green. And that is my leaf. And here it is. And the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to make his happy eyebrows. And remember, the happy eyebrows are going to look like the semicircles, like my face, like the happy eyebrows, because this is a happy grape. I see you pointing to your eyebrows, Samaya. Good job. Alrighty, happy eyebrows. I'm going to try to put mine upside down so that you can see it a little bit better. And eyebrows go toward the top of the face. So here we go. 1 happy eyebrow and 2 happy eyebrow. And this is my happy grape so far. And what goes underneath the eyebrows? We need eyes so that he can see. I love it. Great job, Manaya and Yarrow. Excellent. So if you have googly eyes, you can glue them. So I'm going to show you my grape, my happy grape with the googly eyes, and then I'm going to make my angry grape with regular eyes. So for people that have googly eyes, I'll do both. So sorry, I'm sniffling. All right, ready? So I have glue stick here, and I'm going to put it in the place where my googly eyes are going to go. And in a minute, I'll show you how to make regular eyes too. And you want to press there so it'll stay. Press right here. And if you want to make circle eyes, I'm going to show you here how to make a circle eye. Actually, I think I can do it here. Then annotate new share. So this is how you would make an eye. So you can make a circle or an oval. So I'm going to make a circle there and a circle there because we have 2 eyes. And then you would just make another circle inside. And this is how you make eyes. And if you want to have some lashes, you can do lashes like that. Or you can leave it alone. It's up to you. So I'm going to leave this here so that you can see. And I'm going to go back to my drawing here because we're ready to finish up our grape. Let me over there so you can see. Okay, I'm gonna spin this down and we're going to give him a little nose like this. It's like a letter N, nose, like that. And then we're going to give him a big, or her, a big smile. So we're going to do a big, 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 big smile. Happy, happy, great. All righty. So now I'm going to clear this because I'm going to show you what the angry grape is going to look like. Yes, hold on. I want to see it bigger. I'm going to spotlight so that everyone can see it. Yay, wonderful. You're so talented. Yours is better than mine, but that is okay. Anybody else want to show? Hold on, I'm going to spotlight another friend. Wonderful. Let's see, anybody else showing? Awesome. Oh, I see a lot. Excellent. Alrighty, so I'm going to replace some spotlights so that we can see other friends. Great job. Hold on. Wonderful. Let's see. Great job, Samaya. I'm going to spotlight so that everyone can see. Great job. I love it. And I'm going to spotlight our friend here. Wonderful. And spotlight our friend here. Oh, I love it. Great job. And you wrote the word happy. You get extra points for that. Wonderful. And I see our friend here. Perfect, perfect. And one last spotlight here. Great job, friends. Oh, hold on, another friend. There we go. Okay, so we have only a few minutes, so we still have another grape to make. So I am going to remove the spotlights so that we can do our last one. Let's see. And remove. Ooh, we had a lot of spotlights. Okay, so now we're going to go do our other grape. We're going to do another oval shape. And this is going to be the angry, or you can make a sad one. So that is my oval. And then we're going to make those eyebrows that are like angry eyebrows. So you're going to have like slanted lines for the eyebrows. Then it's going to look like this. Angry, angry eyebrows. And that's a good indicator of whether someone is angry at you or not. If you see that their eyebrows look like this, or they're furrowing their eyebrows, then that's an indicator that someone is not happy with you. But if someone is smiling, you see that their eyebrows also smile too. Now we're going to make some eyes. So if you have googly eyes, you can use your googly eyes. If not, then you can look at how I'm making these eyes here. So we're going to have 2 circles. And then we're going to make another circle inside. And another circle inside like that. And this one I'm going to give some lashes. But you don't have to if you don't want to. And then we're going to do some arms. 2 arms. I'm rushing this one just a little bit because we're running out of time. And we have some legs. And we're going to do a nose. And this one is not going to have a happy face smile. It's going to have a frown. Because they're not happy. And you want to take the brown and do the stem. And then the vine. And then we want to make the leaf. Like that, and I'm going to color it in. I'm going to show you big up here how it looks. And you can tell the difference. This is the happy, and then this is the angry face. I'm going to put us all in a view so that we all can see our beautiful pictures. And I'm going to count to 3. And we're going to show it together. Let's do another selfie. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Great job. Oh, I love how the arms are crossed. That's great job. I love it. Oh, Fallon, those are big, beautiful eyes. Amara, perfect. Terry, Nazira, and Victoria's great job. I love those. Wonderful, wonderful. Benaya and Yarrow, excellent. JCI, Christian, and Creed, wonderful, working hard over there. And I don't know our friend in the blue. I don't know his name, but he's doing such a great job over there too.
Sorry, I forgot to change it. My name is Cairo. This is Cairo.
Okay, Cairo. And then I have another friend here. I'm quite sure his name is not Rachel though. I think that might be.
Sorry, Matthew.
I'm sorry, what was his name?
Matthew, I'm sorry.
Matthew, great job. Well, guys, it is 11 o'clock and I don't want you to run late for your other class. Even though I would rather have you all to myself, I have to share you guys. So we're going to get ready to say our goodbye song and then I will see you guys next week, all right? Skinnamarink-dee-dee-dee-dee, Skinnamarink-dee-doo. I love you. Skinnamarink-dee-dink-dee-dink, Skinnamarink-dee-doo. I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. So, Skinnamarink-dee-dink-dee-dink, Skinnamarink-dee-doo. I love you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week and I will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody. And I know I didn't shoot out Gustavo, but I hope you did well over there too.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.